I'm refusing to get angry about it, because this game will still cheese me repeatedly. Unfortunately, the weapon I was given was a absolutely god-awful thing. And I would never, ever wish that weapon upon anyone. Just switching this around, because I just realized how good the Assassin's Dagger is. If the enemy can't turn around. We are killing people so quickly, it's not even funny. Alright, enough horsing around, let's just get out of here. We've got a decent weapon already to start off with the Assassin's Dagger. And we are not going to the Toxic Sewers, because I have no reason to. It doesn't make things patently easier. In theory, it gets me more cells, but it doesn't make things... Fine. You got me. You got me with something that I absolutely flippin' adore. We were just on brutality. And look at that. We given a quick bow and a duplex bow. I don't know what you expected. I'm going to sell my gear for just something, literally anything better. See you later, suckers. I don't feel like efficiency. Let's just go with part of gift for right now, because I'm not killing people in any meaningful way with anything else as of yet. So we're looking for speed door. I don't put our odds at likely with 20 seconds. With a minute, yes, it's almost guaranteed. 20 seconds... If I tell you to fall down, please, just fall down. I'm gonna be able to still make enough cells yet. Make enough cells for all this stuff to be worthwhile. And I seriously like misjudged the... Sorry, when I can actually coherently speak for a little while. The Divine Grenade appeared significantly worse when I first saw it than what I think of it right now. Not get comboed instantaneously by merely existing down here. You think this would not be a hard concept to understand, but no, it's... all enemies gang up on you, and fighting is one of the worst things you can do to them. Look, I didn't want to spoil. Why would you? When you jump, you automatically grab onto ledges. For some reason, Blobspierre decided, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to sit in these spikes and get killed. So please excuse me, I'm playing a lot worse. I'm not playing worse than I normally do. Blobspierre is just being a complete moron. He doesn't seem to have a little bit of self-preservation. I love the spider climb room. I hate its effects. And I honestly wish they had a better implementation of it. Because as nice as it is, it has killed me so often. It's not even funny. Y'all can go to hell. I mean, they're giving me a lot of money. Like, that's about the only nice thing that's happening. Do I really have to take this? Okay, yeah, there's a scroll of power. Alright. I'm glad I checked. So do I really have to take what they're giving me? And I was like, no, you don't. Thank you, game. Thank you for not making me have to do something I really regret. I can make it past the promenade really easily. The promenade is not hard. It's just when Blobspierre decides to refuse to jump, well, there's not exactly a whole lot I can do in that instance. It is nice to just lay back and die horribly and hack and slash again and again, because the control scheme is just... I don't know why the control scheme is this way. 40 seconds, we're probably going to get the speed door no matter what happens, even if I go down the wrong path like once or twice. Caution be damned. Yes, but I've played it just fine with the keyboard. The control scheme I'm referring to is the fact that he just automatically sticks to walls anyway. Like, that should not be. If I didn't do that, this would be so much more manageable. No, what made you change from being a console man? I like the infantry bow just from high spike damage. It's just not good enough as of right now. Please get up here. Excuse me. There are no more combos that are supposed to be in this house. Alright. Are we in an understanding? Yeah, replace your device. Yeah. Freaking console generations. Admittedly, I'm also salty because I sold off my old consoles because it was just... Ugh. You know, I could reforge this grenade, and an infantry grenade on like a 2-second cooldown is an amazing weapon. So we'll see what we can do off of brutality. give me? Oh, thank goodness. Is it something decent? Damage to burning targets. Okay, look, I love colorless items, but they need to be better than this. They need to be a lot better. Yeah, no, we already know the Nutcracker ain't good enough to, like, justify the damage increase that I'd be taking. I don't think it'll get that bad. As much as there are naysayers out there, I don't honestly think it'll get that bad, because even if it does get that bad, eventually people are just going to stop buying consoles entirely. If it actually ever gets that bad, because there's a point of absurdity that you hit that no one will want to buy it. Even Apple realizes this. And it's why they only do things on an annual basis. Because just no one has that kind of money. Is there anything down here? Prison depths, most likely. Yeah. I wish there was a reason to go to the prison depths. I genuinely wish there was. But there ain't. Oh, no. It's a balanced blade plus. Its damage is higher than my infantry bow, even on a crit. I'll take it over the blood sword, and I'm just going to switch to using this, just because everything else is good. Yeah, if they thought they could get away with it, they most definitely would. Capitalism demands, but the demands of capitalism. For example, for every civilization game that lets you get away with slavery, I will always use slavery, because slavery is just straight hilarious. What item is this? That's a pendant. Sure. Damage reflection is better than literally nothing. What is this console generation? It is what, the Xbox One S? Let's see, it was Xbox One S, PS4, Switch. Nintendo Switch isn't over. It literally cannot be over just yet, because it was only released, like, what, last year? Because last year, I was still working in Target. I'm probably going to make this weapon, this sword that I've got, a ++ sword, and just run it through with this. We have melee, possible fireworks technician, we'll go for another grenade, and... Oi, Sonny, could you make this a ++ weapon for me, please? And then we'll reforge modifiers, sure. Oh, God. Well, once again, thankfully, it won't be me who's going for a console. And admittedly, the PS4 has been out for, like, what, 3 years, 4 years? I mean, a graphics card is literally marketed a new one is marketed every year and a half, so it's kind of just going at about the same rate. So it's like every 2 generations of graphics cards, or just drivers being changed up or otherwise, you'll get a new console, which kind of makes sense. And even then, they usually don't obsolete the old console until much, much later. Sure, you know what? You know what? Fine, we'll take the Firebrands. I mean, even then, you'll still be game restricted, just because people will always do console exclusives. Alright, let's go right this one again? Alright, the alchemical shelf. An ice grenade is always impressive. And the hollow nest insects. It's down here. Okay, no, that's just a place in case you missed the jump. Have I found the speed door yet? No, I'm not gonna bother. Have I spent? Yeah, no, I have not found the speed door yet. Okay. Huh. I should find that in like the next minute or so before I lose out on the benefits. There we go. Yeah, we'll toss up more into brutality. More cells for the legendary forge. If I get there. If is good. Give me that pastry. I mean, there's some console exclusives that are worth it. The exclusive system, I understand it's to sell consoles. And to make it so developers don't have to do as much work to get them working, but yeah, I kind of agree, it's annoying. So far, the build your legendary weapon setup we got going is working out just fine. I've got decent amount of grenades, decent buffs on all said weapons. I'm probably gonna make it to the concierge. This build is not good enough to bring it to my keeper yet. Right, yeah, no, that's the other thing I hate. I agree with you, it's just the paying for internet on consoles is also incredibly stupid. I have an internet connection, I don't care how good it is. I will not buy into your subscription service. Can you not do this? There we go. Yeah, we'll keep going with survival. Yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly with you. The whole paying for internet that I already own is a very stupid thing that they do. And it's partially why I never bothered playing on the internet that much with my console, even though it's mostly where the fun is. But you're paying for service! Well, no, I'm buying game to play multiplayer. I could care less about your Xbox Live Marketplace. The only reason I have it is because you force it on me, and so I shouldn't need to pay for that. Or PS4 Plus. But I wouldn't give for a challenge door right about now. Wow, I didn't realize I could hit that. As usual, punishment. Shield goes away. I've been receiving a few comments of why do I hate shields so much, so I feel like I'll explain again. I hate shields with a passion if... Poison or burn? That's the question. And I think the poison will ultimately deal more, even if the firebrands attack faster. 'Tis alright, we all rant about our own things. I'm surprised we killed them that fast. Holy crap. What is down here? There was literally no... Oh, right. That doorway is purely for the... Is that car in the background? Maybe. Oh, yes. Over here, some idiot set off their car alarm. I can't control any of this stuff in college. Just like I can't control my roommate or otherwise. Nor would I ask to because he's his own person. It's just annoyances. Alright, well, I love my infantry grenade. I spent money on it, I know, but I'm going to take the vine grenade instead because the vine grenade is simply that much better. Because it's just another item I can use to stun people. That car will run out of battery before too long. So we have a poison, we have a lock in place, and we have a freeze effect. I will reforge some of these into the plus modifiers and give myself sadism because it's really easy to get poison on people. Plus modifiers, don't want to reforge again. Plus modifiers, there we go. Thaw will cause bleed and damage received, and no. That's acceptable. Alright. I'm not taking double damage to get double damage on a grenade, unless it's an infantry grenade. In that case, that might actually be good. So let's kill the concierge, shall we? The concierge has 2 different stuns that he has to become immune to. I think I could just sit here and just fire this. There we go. It's a legendary Spartan sandals. It sucks. Why would you ever give me this item? It is not worth taking in the slightest. You cannot upgrade it to be good enough to be useful. It's so much poison. Poison, the alchemical carbine has the lovely effects of a ludicrous amount of poison on it. And so it's wonderful for that, for just making sure people don't do anything. Excuse me. Hold on. No, it reset my progress. I knew there was something off about that whole system that they had. No wonder I haven't been seeing so many plus quality items. Alright, well, that's acceptable. You know what? Here, take all my cells. I'll dump the remainder of my cells that I get from this into something else. Yeah, I lost recycling too as well, and merchandise categories. That's stupid. Ugh. I can get tainted healing. It costs me next to nothing. In this case, I'm going to go to the I'm going to go up here to the Slumbering Sanctuary because I want to get my stuff back. It apparently just didn't upload at the end of the last stream, so I basically had my progress reset on what I was doing after killing the first hand of the king. So we shall go through the Slumbering Sanctuary. If I can get away without killing anyone, I have my reasons for not doing so. Alright, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna hop up. Because there is a cursed chest over here. No, no, no. Hang on. I'll do this first. Now I'll grab the cursed chest so I don't die horrifically. Or not so I don't die horrifically, so I can fight. Balanced blade plus colorless. Okay, fine, I can handle it, I think. It does a heck of a lot more damage, and I can get it to the ++, which will make it absolutely bonkers. So, let's do so. This will teleport me out, but I don't want to teleport out just yet. As we're going through the Slumbering Sanctuary... As we are going through the Slumbering Sanctuary, I will not make use of the, hang on. There's something I wanted to say, but I've completely forgotten it. Hang on, I need to collect my thoughts. Alright, well, I only need to kill one more person, and I could just wait for the ice grenade to be back. Well, there's going to be one more cursed chest, because there's 2 cursed chests that guaranteed spawn around here. Okay, no more satanic enemies right now. At some point I might recollect what I was trying to figure out. But that will be a lot later. So right now I'm planning on recollecting one of the blueprints that I'm supposed to have as of right now, but I currently do not. What the heck? Hang on. Give me a look at the map. How do I look at the map? Just M? No? Okay. No, because there's a door right there, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't need to go fast. That's what I was going to say, is that the Slumbering Sanctuary has no speed doors, and there are no speed doors past the Slumbering Sanctuary, so I'm not going to just bull rush my way through blindly and inevitably get myself killed. There are 2 enemy types I fear in the Slumbering Sanctuary. Those guys who do some really cheaty things, and I absolutely despise them with every fiber of my being. And the other ones who teleport me. Hi there. I'll be freeing 2 curses tonight. Not worth it. And at least there are no cheesy things like, oh, the water here hurts you or something like that. Otherwise, I might scream. So yeah, right now I'm going to be very safe when going down. I'd rather not accidentally come up on something. Okay. Sorry, my guy stopped attacking for like half a second, and I feared for my life and existence. You frozen? You are. There's like 3 more enemies I can kill. I'm doing this because I know I'm going to run through a trap room or trap section, and I'd rather not do so. Curse lifted. You can see the attack speed on those guys. Those guys are freaking nightmarish. Alright, well, now let's go and find the place we're supposed to go to, now that we no longer have any curses and a metric ton of gold to work with. We'll definitely be able to plus the balance, the colorless balance blade after this, and maybe we'll be able to run away with something else. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to run through some trap areas, and I'd rather not die horribly to those traps. And we're gonna go collect the cells as well. Thankfully, the Lady of Clock Tower, who nominally sucks to fight, does not get any buffs for simply... I can heal before fighting her. So I'm currently okay with what I'm doing as of right now. Now that I've finally found my ability to use words, my speech has become a lot less erratic. Ooh, okay, yes. It's not as much of a slowdown, but I can get it to the plus modifier, and that's the holy grail of what I'm looking for. So is Puncherson is right here. We're easy to place. Alright, let's get through this area. Yes, this area has a lot of cheese-based enemies who will just teleport you around, who will teleport you in front of them just to fight you. But thankfully they're easily circumvented as long as you can get the drop on them. Those big stone golems you see down here are the chief offenders of this. They'll also tend to do a Mach 7 punch at you from a distance and completely destroy you if you're unlucky when you're meeting them. And they will do this in quick succession. In a combo you cannot get out of if you're down there. I also say this now, I am not going to go to the Forgotten Sepulchre. I don't have to, and I don't feel like fighting Conjunctivius. As fun as he might be, I don't think this is a build that would be able to handle him, just due to the fact I need to do melee. It's been the exact same, the solution of the Grimoire, the sap running through this place. This has been the same lore entry as the previous sections as well. Alright. We have one more cell area to go and grab, and one more area to go through at the top right. That should lead me to the clock room, meaning I'll be going straight to the fight with the Timekeeper. I'm also hunting down here because I need to get the blueprints off of the big stone golems. Those things are always there tempting me. As you can see, they're also very tanky. This is like one of my strongest weapons yet, and he still is surviving multiple hits with it. Generally, once you get past, like, the initial shock of the first couple of areas, the last couple of areas go by fairly smoothly. Like, there's only hiccups if you decide to get greedy, and, I mean, I am always greedy. But it's not that bad. Unless that happens. Stuns from falling and stuns from getting hit can always ruin a day. Anything worth my time? Nope. Stop floating. Thank you. You know how it must imagine to Inquisitors? They get me locked in a position and say, ah, you can't dodge no matter what you do. And then all of a sudden, I just look at them and say, no, doesn't hit me. Doesn't hit me. I refuse. I'm gonna drink here, because I'm gonna take on the elite. Ow. Well, that was entirely unnecessary. So I burn the ground when I dodge, and I collect golden cells over an unlimited distance. Sure, I can take it. It also massively boosts my health. Okay, we're gonna go down slowly. It's down here about midway through. There's a blueprint of Tough Nut, which I've been desperately in need of. What's down here? I think this leads to the clock room. Maybe. Yes, it does. Oh no, it leads to the clock tower, not the room. There's nothing else for me to do here, so let's just go. I got money to burn, souls to steal, things to upgrade. Is the clock tower... Do I heal now, or do I heal just before the fight? I don't think I heal now. Can I get Tough Nut? No. He's probably miffed that I haven't spent anything on extended healing. So, I will spend it now on extended healing, and then just, ignore you from here on out. Right. We're going to ++, victims burn, spreads inflammable oil, additional damage to a burning target. It launches a grenade. Sure, double damage is fine. Oh my god, I can't afford it. Sure, that's okay. The minus 20% damage will get better. I'll just have to afford it later. Okay, so I do not heal now. I heal later. Sure, that's fine.